Yeah, they grabbed him around the waist.
Yeah.
It has to be pass interference. Not a reviewable play, of course. And now Malzahn back calling the plays for the first time in 2.5 years. Has to make a big play call here. Here we go. Nix under center. Rolls out. Will he try to run it? Yes, dives. First down, Auburn. It's right at midfield, and they keep hope alive.
They might take a look to see where his right knee went down and to see the spot of the ball. How about the kid? The kid that's wanted to be this quarterback his whole life in his first start. Game on the line, receivers covered. He's got to take off and run. He has 2 receivers out to the right. No, 3. Nobody's open. Dives for that first down marker and looks like he gets it by about a half of a football. That's what they're going to look at right there.
Right there.
Right.
The knee is down. The ball just had to get to the 50. That's right where the yard line is. So is the ball across the 50? It's difficult from that angle. Right there is where the action would be stopped. Here's a better look. Knee down now.
He's got it.
And it looks like his spot was right on there.
Yep.
You got to do that in real time at full speed. That's actually a heck of a spot.
Sure is.
So now, if the call stands, first down at the 50, they only have to go about 15 yards to have a chance to feel comfortable, Kirk, perhaps 20, 25 yards.
Look at that. Nose of the ball. Look at Bo Nix. Look at Bo Nix taking control. This is what everybody wants to know. What did Bo Nix do to win the job? It's these little things like this. There's his father who played, of course, great quarterback here for the Auburn Tigers, coached in college, now a great high school coach. He's a coach's son. He knows the little things that gave him the edge as a freshman to win this job. He's calling these guys around like he's been here his whole life, making sure these senior linemen, everybody's on the same page.
Does this feel eerily similar to the only other time these two teams have met? Except at the beginning of the season, at the end of the season.
Except the field goal was about 20 yards.
At that point, it was a 19-all game. Auburn was trying to drive for a game-winning field goal. Boobie does not want to run backwards, but Oregon traps him for a loss. Bryson Young, the stud backer, makes a play, and the clock is winding down. They have 1 timeout to spare.
I'm very surprised by that play call. Terrible effort over here on the right by Seth. The wide receiver, Seth Williams, 18. He just kind of let his guy come in and make the play that time. Bryson Young.
They spotted it back at the 50, so 2nd and 10. Nix in traffic, delivers a strike. Stretching near the marker is Spencer Nye.
We're going to call timeout.
31 seconds. Not yet in comfortable field goal range. They could give it a whirl from 58. But Spencer Nye from Houston, back in his home state, the ex-walk-on fullback, makes his first touch of the night count. Board wrap-up show with Cassidy Hubbard after the game. This is just, I know it's not identical, but it is kind of spookily like Cam Newton, the veteran quarterback. Heisman season, trying to get the Tigers down in position to kick a game-winning field goal.
You look at Carlson there, 6'5", 213. And Mike Black, who's your spotter and helps us out up here, does so much great work for us. A former kicker himself, really studies these kickers. And not only does he have a career long at 53, Mike watching him in warm-up said he has the leg from 60 and in. So
he's got the bloodlines too. Remember Daniel Carlson now with the Raiders? He holds the SEC all-time career scoring record. Top 5 in FBS history. So Anders carrying on the family tradition. Let's see if he gets a chance here.
Remember, 3rd down, no timeouts. Clock stops. If it's an incompletion, a first down, or you get out of bounds. No sacks. No sacks for Patrick Nix.
You're right. Any play where he's tackled in the field to play short of a first down creates serious urgency for Auburn. Whitlow tries to bounce it. It is a first down. It'll stop the clock momentarily at the 38.
They fire the ball, kill the clock. Clock stops for the first down. Get the lineman up, fire it right into the ground to kill the clock.
Indoor conditions, it's a nice carpet to kick off of, but you couldn't feel comfortable.
Please reset the clock to 26 seconds.
They get 2 seconds back, and every second could count.
They're just going to kill this clock. Reset, huddle up, get the right play call.
You know you've got a kicker who's capable from here, but his percentage is not good beyond 50. They kept trying him early in the season. He was 2 for 9 beyond 50.
That's from 56 in pregame. I mean, this just gives you an idea. I know there isn't a rush, and you've got the automatic hold there, so it's easy, but it's just the leg strength of this young man. But Auburn's saying, let's get closer.
Yes.
Who said it?
And so is Carlson.
Yeah.
Nix from the pocket's going to throw, launches it near side, incomplete. Trying to make a back shoulder throw to Seth Williams. They trusted the quarterback to throw it downfield, Kirk.
Sure did. And I don't blame Gus for trusting him based on just watching him play, and I'm sure the things he's seen throughout the spring and the summer. Look at his eyes. I mean, he doesn't look like a deer in the headlights. He looks like he's in his element. Just a matter of making a throw and somebody coming up here.
Then 3rd down, 10, and no timeouts. Ducks come after him. Nix gets it out. Caught! Williams out of bounds with 16 seconds, and now they are in field goal range. Poise.
He's in rhythm. One hitch. Ball is out. Throws it exactly where it needs to be, towards the sideline. Williams is able to get away, get separation from the defender.
Now they can play it a little safer, but they're not going to. Nix is back, throws it downfield, caught, touchdown, Williams! And the legend of this legacy quarterback at Auburn is born in his college debut. A touchdown pass with 9 seconds to play.
I wonder.
After the play, unsportsmanlike conduct for spiking the ball. Offense, number 18. That's his first. That 15-yard penalty will be assessed on the kickoff. We'll attempt to try.
A 26-yard touchdown pass. Auburn leads for the first time tonight. They were down 15 late 3rd quarter.
You think old Bo Nix, when he's laying in his bed as a 10 or 11-year-old dreaming of being a quarterback at Auburn, ever thought that his first start would potentially be like this?
And Carlson, who had to have his mind wrapped around a game-winning field goal attempt from long distance, is instead on for a PAT. And Oregon, in an opportunity for a huge statement win, may taste heartbreak again.
Wait, go back to the matchup. You just said now they can go conservative. Gus Malzahn said, nope, I trust my freshman. Underthrows it. And Seth Williams does a good job of coming back to the ball. By the way, he's kind of slow playing it. Gets in front of the safety. He has a big catch radius at 6'3". He's a big guy at 245 pounds. But the ball being underthrown allowed him to come back and undercut McQuarrie. That's why, or actually, that wasn't McQuarrie. It actually gets behind.
McKinley.
Yeah, McKinley gets behind Graham. Does a good job getting behind in front of McKinley and up in the air. But his big body, the ball being underthrown, and Auburn scores the go-ahead score with 9 seconds. I'm with you. You're thinking, all right, get it in the middle of the field, try to spot the ball.
Dead center, Patrick Nix, a quarterback in the 90s, coached his son Bo in high school, and knows that his kid has dreamt about this forever. Gus pretty calm, like he knew the kid was going to respond, and he trusted him. That's just incredible. I mean, he made a couple ill-advised throws early in the game, bad-looking freshman mistakes, but grew up fast in the second half.
Yeah, I mean, he has so many moments tonight that it's obvious. What did you say, 19, what was it, 46?
46, yep.
Last time a true freshman for Auburn started. Doesn't happen very often. You're going to make a lot of mistakes, but he's just stayed in there, battled, and fought, and he's given Auburn a chance to win this game.
Williams spiked the ball, cost him 15, so they have to kick off from the 20. Special teams has been a real problem. You'd think it's unlikely they're going to give the Ducks a chance to return a ball deep, right? Now they kind of scooted along the ground. Oregon out of timeouts. And striding straight up the field and making a dangerous return and still running and tackled down to the 35 with 3 seconds to go. Ducks are going to have a shot at the end zone. Davis nearly broke it.
And now you're thinking, I'm looking at the score, right? Why did they go for two, right? Why would they go for two to give them potentially up by a touchdown? Now you give Justin Herbert a chance to have a shot at the end zone.
And you just wonder in a game like this, you knew the losing team was going to be among points left on the board, but the drop touchdown pass by Addison, the missed chip shot, those 3 points have been pretty precious right now.
I'm still going back to why would you go for two? What's the difference between being up by 5 or 6? Or there's no difference. I'd rather be up by 7. What if he ends up hitting this Hail Mary?
So, can the veteran senior answer the heroics of the freshman on the final play? 0-0 on the clock. Herbert looking for a receiver, launches over the end zone, and Auburn survives. A comeback victory, a game-winning touchdown pass with 9 seconds to go in Bo Nix's college debut. And Auburn's defense stepped up huge and gave their offense a chance to get back in this game. Wow! A chance to exhale and hear from Gus Malzahn with Maria Taylor.
All right, Coach, 9 seconds left on the clock, and you call the play that allows your freshman quarterback to throw a touchdown strike. Why did you have the confidence in him?
We didn't play our best. You got to give them credit. They're a really good team. Came out with a hot start. We turned the ball over. We didn't play our best, but we found a way to win. Real proud of this group. And I think you'll see that team win a whole lot of games, and I think they're one of the best teams in the country.
What kind of resilience was required of this team today?
We got a lot of character, we got a lot of guts, a lot of leadership. Halftime it was kind of tough, but the guys just believed we were going to win the game. And our defense came up big, and of course our offense, we struggled a little bit when it mattered. Seth Williams made the play to win the game.
All right, thanks for your time.
Thank you.
Gus gloomier than I thought he was going to be. That's a thrilling victory. He was pointing to the things they could have done better and giving credit to Oregon, but Nix makes the big play at the end, really a total team effort after a rugged first half for Auburn.
Yeah, Auburn did what they needed to do defensively to give Nix and the offense a chance to win the game. This is the kind of win that can really springboard you into some momentum as you get ready for the rest of the season. For Oregon, back to the drawing board.
Oh, the Tigers have a meat grinder schedule ahead, but tonight they win it with 9 seconds to go. Fresno State USC over on ESPN. Time for the floor to wrap up. Let's go to Cassidy Hubbard.
What a game.